Good day. Welcome to Father Manny's prayer channel. This is Prayer of the Day. And tonight we're doing a sermon on the danger of lying and a call to truthfulness. Never more than now have we needed prayers to prevent lies and an acceptance that telling the truth is the one path to God. So we begin. Lying is one of the most common yet destructive sins in human life. It has been a source of broken trust, ruined relationships, and deep regret throughout history. While many justify small lies as harmless, the truth is that dishonesty erodes integrity and damages both personal and communal life. Today I want to talk about the dangers of lying and why truthfulness must be a fundamental value in our lives. Lying is often seen as an easy way out of a difficult situation. People lie in order to avoid consequences, gain an advantage, or protect themselves from embarrassment. Yet every lie, no matter how small, carries consequences. And there are lots of consequences that we won't even discuss tonight, but we will in the future. When someone lies, they create a false reality that must be maintained. One lie often leads to another, and soon the weight of deception becomes overwhelming, or it certainly can become overwhelming. What starts as a simple falsehood can spiral into a tangled web of dishonesty that is difficult to escape. Politicians should be listening to this, right? One of the greatest dangers of lying is that it destroys trust. Trust is the foundation of all relationships, whether in families, friendships, workplaces, or communities. A single lie can fracture a bond that took years to build. When people realize they have been deceived, they struggle to believe anything else the liar says, even if it's true. Rebuilding trust with a liar is difficult, and in many cases, the damage caused by dishonesty is never fully repaired. Lying also leads to internal conflict. While a lie may offer temporary relief, it creates guilt, anxiety, and fear of exposure. The liar is constantly worried about being caught in his lies, about keeping their story straight, about whether others suspect the truth. This inner turmoil, this suffering that they bring upon themselves, weighs heavily on the soul, stealing peace and joy. In contrast, a life committed to truthfulness brings clarity, confidence, and freedom from the burden of deception. In all things, we must look to the laws of God, our Creator, and seek to follow your steps in His footprints, so that we may become honorable, worthy followers of the Lord. Beyond personal consequences, lying harms society. When dishonesty becomes widespread, it weakens the moral fabric of communities. Corruption thrives where lies are accepted. Businesses collapse when leaders deceive investors. Families fall apart when members hide the truth from one another. Governments lose credibility when officials spread misinformation. A culture that tolerates lying is a culture that suffers from instability and brokenness. The alternative to lying is simple yet powerful. Commit to truthfulness. Being truthful does not mean being harsh or unkind, but rather being honest in a way that builds trust and fosters genuine relationships. Speaking the truth with wisdom and integrity strengthens character and earns respect. People who are known for their honesty become pillars of reliability in their families, workplaces, and communities. If you have struggled with dishonesty, take a step toward truth today. Commit to honesty in all things, no matter how small. If past lives have caused harm, seek to make things right. And that's important because I believe that doing the right thing is the most important step one can take in life to make yourself a valuable individual to anyone's circle. A truthful life is one of integrity, peace, and trust. Let us be people who value the truth, not only in what we say, but in how we live, creating a world where honesty is honored and deception has no place. Give yourself the opportunity to be honest with your friends, with your family, with your neighbors, with anyone who comes into your life. And you will see how much simpler things become when you no longer have to juggle one lie from the next. If you have any prayers that you need said, or any supplications that you would like done for friends or family that are ill or suffering on some level, please leave a message below or just send me an email at fathermanuel@aol.com, and I will be more than happy to help you with that. Thank you for giving me a few minutes of your time tonight, and I hope to see you again tomorrow for our next daily prayer and a daily sermon. Have a wonderful night.